Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope that wherever you are, you're doing well. I'm a little bit late in posting this video because I've been very busy with the homeless ministry. But today I decided to take a little break, spend some time with you, and talk to you about believing in your vision. That is a vision that God has placed in your heart to do. I also want to share with you how I first got my homeless vision. I have been doing homeless ministry for over 20 years. I started off on Skid Row in Los Angeles, but prior to that, I had no interest in doing that kind of work. But God had other plans, and He started pricking my heart, telling me this is something He wanted me to do. And I ran away from it because it's not something I was interested in doing. But the more I ran away from God, the more He chased after me. And He started sending me confirmations, revealing to me that this is something He wanted me to do. And I remember one time I was reading a magazine article that talked about the homeless situation in the U.S. And the article had a picture of a homeless individual sitting on the sidewalk, and he looked very sad and dirty, and he was sitting with his little dog. And when I saw that picture, something touched my heart, and I decided that maybe I needed to stop running away from God and be obedient to Him and do what He was asking me to do. So I started going down to Skid Row on the weekends and spending time with the homeless down there. And I would go down there not to feed them, but just to be among them, listening to their stories, giving them words of encouragement. And I found that the more I went down there, the more the love for that kind of work grew in my heart. And I even tried taking friends with me, so that they could see what I was witnessing. But it's not something they were interested in doing because it was not their vision. And sometimes they would even try and discourage me, including my family. They would say to me, "Why are you going down there and hanging around with the homeless? It's not safe." But I knew that I needed to be obedient to God, and I kept going. And I met so many wonderful individuals. Now, I'm going to say to you, if you feel that God is pricking your heart, sending you a vision that He wants you to do, my advice to you is to first pray about it. And you should do that with everything that you do. Pray about it. Make sure that this is something that is coming from God. And once you feel satisfied that, yes, this is something He wants me to do, write your vision down so that you'll have it before you. In Habakkuk 2:2, it says, "Write your vision down and make it plain." And after you've written your vision down, share it with a trusted friend. And if you decide that you're going to do it, follow through with it. Because it's no good if God is sending you a vision, asking you to do something, and you don't do anything about it. Because when God is asking you to do something and putting something in your heart, it is for you and you alone only to do. You cannot pass it on to someone else. Because with God, there's no plan B. If you don't do it, it's not going to get done. And also keep in mind that just because God is sending you to do something, it doesn't mean that it's going to be smooth sailing, because you're going to be met with many obstacles and challenges, frustrations. And when that happens, that's when you have to pray to God to give you the courage and strength to keep moving forward. Because let me tell you, Satan is going to be right there next to you, trying to discourage you from doing what God is sending you to do. And when that happens, you need to kick Satan to the curb where he belongs, all right? Now, with me, I have been faced with many, many challenges. And sometimes I just want to quit, throw in the towel. And I have my one-on-one conversations with God, and I say to him, Lord, I'm out here doing your work. Can't you at least make things easy for me? Because sometimes I'm faced with Goliaths in front of me, boulders that I don't know how to get around. But when I pray to God, he reveals things to me, and he shows me how to defeat my enemy, all right? And sometimes he will send people to me when I'm at my lowest point, people that have left me messages on our Facebook page, our website, the video ministry, on YouTube. They leave me encouraging words, and that is the spiritual boost that I need to keep moving forward. Because like I said, just because God is sending you to do something doesn't mean it's going to be easy, all right? On the contrary, it's going to be very, very difficult. Now, you only see what I post, all right? You do not see the stuff that happens behind the scenes. And sometimes those things leave me feeling crushed. But with God on my side, I've been able to move forward and conquer the enemy. And I was saying how sometimes people leave me comments that give me that little spiritual boost that I need to keep moving forward. I want to share a story with you. Someone left me a private message not too long ago, several months ago. She said to me, and I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember her exact words, but she said to me that she was thanking me for posting a video that I posted, and she mentioned it, which one it was. And she said, I want you to know that prior to watching your video, I was feeling very depressed and I was contemplating suicide. But I saw your video and it gave me the encouragement that I needed to keep moving forward. And she said, thank you. You don't know how much your video helped me. And I couldn't believe it. My little video, are you serious? Because my little videos, I always say, they're nothing special. It's just me sitting in front of my cell phone, pushing the record button, opening my mouth and going yak, yak, yak. And here she found something in one of my videos that gave her that spiritual boost that she needed to keep moving forward. And she helped me also, because when she posted that message to me, I was at one of my low points where I was like, forget it, God. I'm quitting. Find someone else to do this work. And God sent her to me to deliver that message to me so that it lifted me up out of my depressed state. And she helped me, and my video helped her. So just keep in mind that if you're doing God's work, it doesn't mean you're going to have smooth sailing. On the contrary, sometimes it's going to be full of obstacles and challenges. But that's when you have to really stay close to God and ask Him for strength to keep moving forward, all right? I hope this video gave you something to think about, encouraged you a little bit. And like I said, I post videos hoping that someone will feel encouraged, lifted up. If that's what you need, gives you something to think about. And I hope I succeeded, all right? I want to show you something that I purchased recently at the Goodwill that kind of goes with what I'm talking about. This says, pray often. And that is something we should get in the habit of doing every day. Why? Because when you pray, that says send Satan fleeing, all right? And the Bible also says praise confuses the enemy. So if you're feeling in a depressed state or you're facing challenges, Goliaths in your path, boulders that you don't know how to get around that are in your path, pray about it, all right? Because that will send Satan fleeing. I wanted to show you my little mug. I thought it was so cute. I paid 49 cents for it at the Goodwill. Thank you for stopping by and watching my videos. I hope it helped you a little bit and it gave you something to think about. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please consider doing so. Hit that little bell that tells you when I post something new, okay? And come back and visit with us. And don't ever, ever forget that God loves you very, very much, all right? And pray often. Okay, sweetie. Bye-bye. Stay safe and stay blessed.